Good afternoon, everyone. That was my second take. I was like 3 seconds into the first take when I realized I started vertically. And we can't make that mistake again, you know? So let's just not make that mistake again. Anyways, today I'm kind of short on time, in a way. It's like 7:30 right now, 7:35-ish, and I gotta make my food, you know? So we're gonna make some quesadillas. Boom. My arm definition is getting on point though. But, you know, this part's still, it's crazy because like I just let go and it just kind of droops down. Yeah. So clothing is very empowering. I've said it before, I'll say it again. And I'll say it again and again and again, you know? So I drilled this weekend, or today, and I spent a lot of it, there's some downtime, and so I just spent a good chunk of my downtime, when we're not being like bossed around or whatever, to just kind of like take down some notes on some project I've been thinking about. I would say I'm a decent public speaker, and along with that, I feel like I've got a voice, I've got a message to say. I just have to, have a discipline to, back it up, because actions with words without action is just kind of like they're just words, It's not really that valuable. And I'm a big believer, in words of affirmation, but I'm also a believer in action. So right here, as I'm documenting right here, I'm using Tajín. It's like chili limon flavor, 0 calorie, amazing. I'm just using this cooking spray, got from Food Lion. It's cheap, gets the job done. Yeah, boy. And then I'm using these low carb tortillas. So I don't know if you could see it, reverse, but it's like 15 grams of carbohydrates and 11 grams of fiber. And so for keto purposes, you don't really include fiber. Fiber doesn't get processed in the body the same way I guess normal carbs do. It just kind of like, it is a carb technically. It goes through the body and it just kind of helps with digestion. And so, yeah, we don't consider fiber a carb for keto purposes. And that is just phenomenal because that means I get the tortillas, I get quesadillas on deck, Love me some quesadillas. So yeah, just get this at your Food Lion, the Hispanic aisle. It's so good. So these quesadillas are gonna be kind of thinner than usual. I like to make tortillas with 56 to 84 ounces of cheese. Today we're only gonna have 56 to 84 grams of cheese. Not ounces, that'd be ridiculous. A good idea, but ridiculous, And so today, the way I've been doing my tortillas recently is that I will have cream cheese. Right now the tortilla is heating up on this pan, and then once it gets kind of like hard / a decent time, I'll take a little knife. I think this is a butter knife. I'm not really sure what you call it specifically. I'm pretty sure it's a butter knife, but it's like this style. It's like the dull round side, and so I'll just use that to lather up the cream cheese. So this is a pretty quick process. Sorry if you don't see me. I will get to you in a sec. Right now I'm just okay. So right now I don't really have a stand for this. Okay. All right. Anyways, so bear with me just 1 sec, please. So I've got a food scale right here. I'm turning it on. And what I'm going to do is that I've already counted for the rest of my calories for today. The exact amount of stuff I need for this quesadilla. So each quesadilla will have, 1 tortilla. I'll have 28 grams of cream cheese. That's how, that's what the box says right here. And so I turn on the scale. I cut some cream cheese. I put it on there. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, so I don't know if you could see this, but I hope you can see it. So it says 28, which is exactly what I was looking for. However, now that I think about it, I want to have 2 servings already there, because what I'm gonna do with it, it's I'm gonna melt it, you know, because it makes it way easier to spread on the freaking quesadilla afterwards. So 28 times 2, it's 56. I've got 56. Take my word for it. I'm gonna put it in the microwave for 1 minute, and then by the 1 minute mark, you know, it'll be nice and you know, nice and ready basically. So as I'm waiting for that, I'm gonna take out 4 cubes right here. You know, 4 cubes doesn't sound like a lot, and for me it really isn't, because like I really love cheese, I really do. But I'm gonna take out 4 cubes. I'm gonna take out 8 cubes just to account for the other quesadilla already. So I could just like, you know, close this, put this on the side, and then I'm gonna just, you know, use my hand, use a spatula or whatever, grab this, comes out, you know, nice and toasty. I'm gonna slap, you know, 4 cubes there on the pan. I'm gonna cover them up, you know, because that just helps process it more. Cream cheese does explode in the what's it called, in the freaking microwave, so just keep that in mind. And by this point, you know, it's like, you know, it's nice and smooth, you know. So we're gonna take the cream cheese, we're gonna slap it on there. You know, it's gonna be divided within 2 quesadillas, so just like, you know, estimate, you know, it doesn't really matter. They're gonna eat it all at the end, you know. A little bit more, a little bit there, a little bit less there. So we're just gonna like spread it around, nice and gently. And boom! Oh my goodness! Catch me on the Food Network. Fun fact: growing up, I don't really watch TV nowadays anymore, just because that's not really my thing. I watch like Netflix, you know, on my laptop. But growing up, I loved the Food Network. I'm not much of a cook, but I love seeing people just like take ingredients and just masterfully just kind of completely change them. You know, it's amazing. So, like Chopped, you know, I Chopped bothers the living crap out of me, because I know when they're gonna go into commercial breaks. They're not going to go into commercial breaks right before they reveal who's been chopped, you know, and it's like, and the next person who's been chopped is, and they like lift the thing, and then we'll find out right after these commercial breaks, you know, and I'm like, gets me every single time. So this is like one thing. This is like one thing I haven't really mastered yet, and it's the art of not burning the freaking cheese, you know? So you can see like there's a lot of steam right here. Like I said, I'm not a chef. I'm really just, you know, an overweight guy trying to get the 10% body fat. It's really not rocket science, and yet I still stumble, you know? It's you know, if you guys are chefs or whatever, you know, leave your comments down below. I'd love to get your input on stuff, on how to make this more efficient. I do have shredded cheese, you know, don't think I haven't thought about that. So we're just gonna slap the cheese on here one side pretty much. We're gonna fold it up. Normally I wouldn't fold it up so soon, but because it's only like 4, you know, chunks of cheddar cheese, that's all I'm working with. I'm gonna sprinkle some more tahini on there. You know, add that more sizzle and flavor, you know. I'm gonna close this up. Okay, in the meantime, I'm gonna actually this is my first time doing this. I'm gonna put 4 cheddar cubes in the cream cheese that's already melted. And, you know, I've melted cheddar cheese before, like cheddar cubes in my microwave before, and it came out pretty well. But I've never done it like that, you know. So, yeah, so we're gonna flip this on this side. Mamma mia! Ooh, okay, yeah. So, like, this isn't like just steam. Ooh, what's going on there? Okay, I don't know what's going on there, but let's keep going, just for continuity purposes. All right. Anyways, I hear a lot of explosions happening in the microwave. I don't know if you can hear them, but it sounds kind of serious. Anywho, I'm gonna take the quesadilla, put it on here. Boom, bada bing, bada boom. I'm gonna spray some more spray on there. Yeah. I'm gonna put some more tahini on there. Yeah. I'm gonna slap the next tortilla on there. Boom. All right. So it gets really steamy over here. Ooh. Okay. So, anyways, yeah, we're getting somewhere. So as you can see, some cream cheese kind of like splattered everywhere. That was to be expected because cream cheese like always explodes, like I said. Ooh, oh, that's really hot. That is really hot. I'm just gonna turn this off because I feel that's just not safe anymore. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Right, cream cheese is already in there. My little fork over here. Okay, I'm gonna put this down. Okay, that's right. I need a napkin or something because this thing's really hot at this point, guys. It's really hot. Like I said, I'm not a chef. I'm not chef buff. Woo, that's really hot. Wow. Woo, woo. Wow, that's really hot. Wow. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna close that up, clean it later. Sprinkle some more tahini. You know, when in doubt, just sprinkle more tahini, you know? All right, so now I'm gonna take the cream cheese slash like, oh, that's so hot. Wow. The cream cheese slash cheddar cheese spread. And I'm just gonna like pour it on this thing, you know? Ooh, that's really hot. Wow. That's phenomenally hot. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. You know, if I could do this, guys, so can you know? It's not rocket science. It's just the minor decisions that add up into major decisions. Boom! Okay, that turned out pretty well, actually. Aside from the explosion. All right, so now I'm gonna spread the cheddar cheese, cream cheese mixture on here nice and evenly because at this point, you know, we're pretty much done with quesadillas. So, you know, isn't that cool that you can make quesadillas that are low carb? You know, for me anyways, I don't know about you guys, but I tend to listen to my body a lot. I've gotten pretty well at that over the years. I wasn't always like that. Especially when it comes to training, you know, because sometimes, a lot of times, even if I get hurt, I'll try to push through it. And it's not always the best decision, but, you know, there's that other side, that the school of thought where it's like, you know, you just gotta keep pressing forward no matter what kind of thought, you know? So, you know, so at this point, the pan's really hot. The tahini, it's just not really feeling it anymore, you know? So that's also to be expected because by the time I put the second tortilla on there, it was already kind of like not bueno, you know? So I'm just gonna like leave it at that. You know, it comes out less crusty, but at the same time, it comes out more gooey, you know? At least from my experience. So, the final product is this. Boom. 2 tortillas. And then what I like to do, usually, so like I always cut it up. ¿Está bien? Quesadillas. All right. So I'm just gonna cut it off right there. Until next time, guys. See ya.